I Have a Question is where real conversations happen, unfiltered, honest, and rooted in the questions we're all thinking about but don't always want to say out loud.
From relationships and lifestyle to culture, identity, and everything in between, we're creating a space for talk, to laugh, and to question it all. Tune in every week for new episodes of I Have a Question. Send us your questions at ihaveaquestionja@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at I Have a Question Podcast JA.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at I Have a Question Podcast.
This is I Have a Question,
Where nothing is off limits and everything is up for discussion.
According to a study by the Institute of Family Studies, weekly sexual activity amongst U.S. adults aged 18 to 64 fell from 55% in 1990 to 37% in 2024. This is I Have a Question.
Where nothing is off limits and everything is up for discussion.
Gianna,
Yes.
how you do?
I'm wondering if I'm a part of that statistic.
You're wondering?
I'm wondering.
Ooh, Lord. And you know what? We didn't introduce ourselves to the people.
We didn't?
I am Shelly-Ann.
And I'm Gianna.
And we're going to get up into people's sex life today.
So what did you say? I need back those numbers because
I'm going to give you, I have more data to give you. Don't worry. And just in case you're wondering, today's question is, why are people having less sex?
Oh, well, I can answer some of that.
Oh, and we want to hear. But before you do, let me tell you more.
statistic,
All right, let me start from the beginning. It says U.S. adults age 18 to 64, their weekly sexual activity fell from 55% in 1990. So in 1990, they
Before
were getting
I was
together.
having
Right,
sex. Okay.
55%. And it's now down to 37% as of 2024.
Okay.
And it gets even more interesting. Married adults aged 18 to 64 report weekly sex at 46%, which is higher than their unmarried peers. So single people ain't getting none either because their frequency is 34%.
Oh.
So what happened? You're not bumping body parts. Why?
Too much social media.
We're going to blame this on the robot.
Yes.
Okay. Too much social media.
Too much social media, too much aggression against women, men not feeling adequate enough because they're not earning as much as they used to. They're not in a position of power and authority over women as they used to be. Those are the reasons.
So hold on. Men did have in a position of authority over a woman to get it on? That's how erections work?
They feel like them are somebody. And so when them feel like them are somebody, then them go out for conquer.
Well, you know what? What happened to the confident Jamaican man? I want to challenge that for a minute, because I have been approached by some man who nothing.
No, well, you have
Them broke. And when that man done give lyrics, sometimes you second guess your thought process because them always full of lyrics. And then tell you all the nice things, and before you know it, you itch up back at some building somewhere with your foot up. You understand? People don't do them things anymore.
They don't do
people
those things.
Are behaving. Well, not people stop careless.
I don't think it's that them stop careless. I think they've put a price on it now.
Oh, that's so boring.
Yeah. So it's like, you know how Tony Matterhorn did say, let be free?
Yes. It lock up now. Them. They have,
not free
they have
again.
caged it. They have taken the nice and put it in a cage. It's locked up under surveillance.
Yeah.
That is what is happening.
It's not free again.
It's not free. Oh, Lord.
So you have to come good. You have to come with something beyond lyrics. You have to, and that's for the baddies. Because, the baddies are about the place.
So hold on a little. I recall a time back in my drinking days, because I don't drink anymore, but back in my drinking days, I don't drink so much. I can take a little sip once in a while. you know, I'd go out to the club when we used to have clubs. You remember we used to have clubs and we'd go out and we
So what?
make
They don't
four.
have clubs anymore?
Yeah, they probably do, but we had the best clubs. Come on. Asylum. Yeah, if you know, you know. Quad. If you know, you know.
Quad
You
is
know.
good.
If you weren't there, read
Where
up,
are the
Google
clubs
us.
now? I don't even hear about clubs.
Okay,
for real.
I don't know. So back when we used to go to clubs, right? And you're in the party. Remember, you used to dance till you sweat.
Yes.
Your makeup sweat off all your curls. You got the party with curls in your ear, and when you leave the party, your ear not curly anymore because you actually properly dance.
Yeah.
You know, I just figured it out. People not having sex because they don't dance. Think about it. When you go out right now, what are people doing? Them standing around taking pictures.
No, but then you're
Them
making
not dance.
you're making our parents right by saying that, because when they would complain about the fact that we're gyrating and simulating sex,
Mhm.
that's what we were doing for real.
And then we left and went and had sex, you see? I figured it out. People need to dance. That is it.
No.
End of discussion. We can stop.
But I used to dance and not have sex with the people I danced with.
Then I way that dance. You never dance to the right song. You never dance to that one I name slow motion.
No, I go dance and have fun and then go home and have sex with somebody, with not the person that was at the club with me.
No, but you're missing the point. We not say you have to have sex with the person that you dance with. But when you dance, it makes your body feel loose and limber, and it prepares your body for activities.
So it's like making
after.
it.
Yes, so it's the dancing is the foreplay. That is the reason why.
Then it should be with the partner that you're going to go home and
Not
have sex with.
necessarily. Then, girl, you just gave an example a while ago of where you go to dance and then you leave the dance, you go home, go have sex with who you left at the house. That's okay. That's a thing. You can do that. You can also meet somebody in the dance and then you don't even make it back to the house. You just do it in the parking lot. People having sex in cars anymore. What happened to that?
No.
You meet somebody
A long
and-
time ago, we learned that the car will start mash up and break down if you have sex in the car.
What kind of sex were you having in the car to mash up the car, Gianna? Tell me more. Say more.
So we don't have sex in the car.
What happened? Tell me about that. What happened the time when you mash up the car? I want to know about that.
I did not.
Say more.
I did not mash up any car, just to be clear.
You
That's
believe us? Because I don't believe.
that is what was told to us. That
Nobody never tell
if you
Tell me about the time that you had sex in the car and the car mash up. I want to hear.
I didn't.
We were just getting along. You see? You just have to cause a fuss.
No, but that we were told that if you have sex in the car, it's going to break down. It's
told
going
you
to
that?
start. My ex-husband, so he wouldn't have sex in the car with me.
He was trying to achieve an objective because when people used to go party and them drink what them drink and them listen to the music what them listen to and they gyrate enough, they could not even make it to the house. They had to go into the car and the back seat. Sometimes you see the car be bumping, the window fog up when them
That
done.
was just in the movies.
Oh,
I mean, although as I said, I wanted to try it, but
you
my
know,
ex-husband said no.
cars, movies imitate real life. Art imitates life. You know, you're an artist. That's how it goes. That's to get the inspiration. But yes, remember we used to have drive-through movies? Girl, what do you think happened into the car at the drive-through movie? You think everybody, the drive-in movie, a drive-through movie, say, you know what I mean, a long time ago.
Yes.
You think everybody was just sitting in them cars?
I was a child at that point.
So, sex was existing before
Before I
you,
was born.
Gianna. That's kind of how you got here.
Oh boy. Well, we're not careless anymore. We don't believe in those things. We're highly
First of all, y'all too serious. I think that is it. You need to laugh more. You need to be more careless, and you need to dance. I'm solving the problem while we're figuring it out.
What I think they're doing, okay, in all honesty and fairness, like when I observe, because remember I lecture the young people and
Yes,
things.
as you do.
And when I observe what's going on, I find them to be very strategic in all that they do.
Okay.
So they're not wasting their energy on things that they don't believe is giving them a return. So they are laying out that's why I said the baddies. You have to come with something for the baddies. You cannot come with lyrics. They don't business about lyrics. They business about where you gonna buy them and where you going to take them, and try don't take them go no restaurant that they see as a cheap restaurant. Those things, that's what they're doing. That's what I see anyway. So what are you saying?
You know what I'm hearing you say?
What?
You're explaining why they're so depressed.
Yeah, because
You
all the
understand?
things that they even want.
Because their depression rate, global depression rates amongst young people have surged, with recent studies showing up to 20% of teenagers experience major depressive episodes even before they hit 18.
Yeah, but that's teenage. I'm not going to advocate for teenagers to have sex.
18 and 19 is a teenager, them can have sex.
Okay, fine. So, yeah. Well, sex cures a lot of problems, so sex
I'm
will
just
make
saying.
them more
All I'm saying is,
not depressed.
human beings generally, sex is a thing that we do. Sex is a major part of our lives. In a lot of cases, sex is a big way for us to relieve stress, for us to improve intimacy for those who are in those relationships that they like intimacy. It's also really good for your sleep. It clears up your skin. Some of you have acne right now. Orgasms, duh. Yeah. Some of you walking up and down miserable and hurt, and the world is all against you. You know what you need? You need an orgasm, right? I'm sure you have walked away from somebody, have an experience with somebody, and walk away thinking, you know what that person need? That person need a good rackle in them shackle. You're probably right. Somebody needs to rackle them shackle.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's time. Whatever it is that's preventing you from having your rackle shackled, stop it. Take off your clothes and lose yourself.
Like what you see so far? Subscribe to our YouTube channel at I Have a Question Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at I Have a Question Podcast JA. Got a question? We want to hear from you. Send it to I Have a Question JA at gmail.com. We'll be right back.
No, they're not going to do that because they see sex as a commodity. What is wrong with you?
But that is a problem.
That is a
Because
problem.
something's not wrong with me. Something is not, sex is not a commodity. What the hell?
But that's how they see it. So they're not going to just give it away.
So depressed.
But they're not drawing that correlation.
Right? You see what we have? We have more depression. We have people that taking all kind of drugs. We have people that them losing sleep. That they're overall miserable. You know what they need? Bow chicka wow wow. That is what them need. You know what them doing instead of sex? Watching porn.
Yeah.
So now, them and Miss Palmer well acquainted.
Right.
Right? In the meantime, they don't understand the slippy slidey, lushy gushy, ooey gooey greatness
But I
that
think-
is rackling them shackle.
No, but I think we're in a different time too, Shelly, where people are more guarded and their habits are different than before. Like, you don't spend as much time with people because you spend a lot of time with the screens. So if it is that you are feeling the need for your rackle to be shackled, they handle it themselves because it's just easier than arguing with this girl to come over to get her to...
You see, that is, I just realized the other problem. See, I'm figuring it out. They don't have any game. They lack game.
Yeah, well, they're not
That is it.
socialized the way that we were.
They lack game.
But they're not socialized the way that we were, so they
No,
will
the
lack
game
game.
the game doesn't have to apply to us. I know we them a try game with.
No,
but they're not a
each
game
other.
amongst themselves.
Because they're used to being separate. They didn't
Is the
play
isolation
outside.
causing this?
Yes, they
They
didn't
need
play
to go outside in the sun.
They never played outside.
Oh.
They played video games inside.
And they never drink no water
By
from the
themselves.
garden hose.
No, you're mad? The amount of germs that they can probably quote to you that are in that garden hose.
They need some germs. That is the problem.
Yeah, no, they'll tell you all the things wrong with all the things that we did. But
And then on top of all of this, the fact that they're not touching each other is contributing to the world's decline in birth rate.
Oh, this is that where we were going?
No.
I have
We're
a
not going
question.
in.
Is
We're
that
not.
where we were
We're
going?
not going there. We just a pass. We just a glimpse it passed through there. We're going drive on now. But I'm just saying they need to start touching each other again. And you know what happened to? You know what I think the problem is also is that adults have spent a very long time warning young people about sex.
Oh, yes.
It works. It's working.
The campaign has worked.
The campaign has worked. The
there's-
marketing has
there's
worked.
multiple campaigns that worked.
Yeah.
The 2 is too many for children, that worked, which is why we do have the declining birth rate or declined birth rate that we have. And I don't know how they're going to rescue that unless they plan on throwing lots of money at it.
The throwing money at it is not going to be enough. But finish your point.
Right. The other one is the sex. Abstinence better than safe sex.
Sense.
Yes, abstinence makes sense. And then it's better than safe sex. But if you're going to have sex, have safe sex. So again, no birth rate when you're having the safe sex. If you're abstinent, then you're not having sex at all. So, I mean, those things have been effective.
So the marketing is very effective. is
Yes,
what you're
very
saying.
effective. And I mean, even me, when I was having my son, well, when I was trying, because I had to try a little bit, and when I was trying, I was wondering, all of these years I've been doing everything I could to prevent pregnancy. I was always like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? I would pray for that period to come. I would, like, so many things we did to prevent pregnancy. And now when I want to get pregnant, it's not happening. And you feel like, look at these careless people out there just getting pregnant like this and that. And the mindset is there because it must be careless to be getting pregnant, because this is how we've been socialized and how we've been conditioned to think, right? And I'm here saying, I should have just, allowed whatever to happen. It would have been part of my journey. Like, why am I over here? I was so stressed for so long, not wanting to be pregnant because everybody telling you, oh no, more milk to feed, this and that. It's very this and that. You're not going to get help. You can be a single mother. You understand all of the things. And now it's just like, there's a purpose for everybody who comes here, and they come in their own time. And well, that's my belief anyhow. And they come when they're supposed to come. So had I not been so crazy about, preventing pregnancy, then maybe they'd have come. And I'm saying that to say it influenced all of my choices, not just when I was having safe sex, but when I was having no sex. When I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, I don't really like this guy. Or do I? I don't know if I want my body count to go up for him. That sort of a thing.
I've never had that thought. I don't know if I want my. First of all, the fact that it's referred to as a body count is problematic. Because I hear body count and I hear people killing people. And ain't nobody died from none of this. I'm just saying. Yes, sir?
Well, no, it was always in my mind because I never had too many people.
That conversation with
I
myself.
never wanted too many people near me. Never. But that's also because of how I was conditioned. Remember, if you're abstinent, okay, so remember, I'm also Christian. So if you're abstinent till marriage, which I was until my first marriage, and then, you go through that. And then I was divorced, which, so life happens. And so then I was divorced. And it was like, okay, but how does this work now? Because, I expected to be with this one guy for my whole life. So what happens now? So of course it would have been in my mind because I don't want to be.
Oh gosh. That's so rough.
Yes, it is rough. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It is rough. It is so stressful.
It is.
And then you think about it. But all of these things, I don't believe is any of the motivation today why people are having less sex. I just think it's what's happening today is the remnants of the conditioning that, like, say, I went through until now. You understand what I mean?
I think that's part of it. I think it's also, as you mentioned before, the social media influence is is a big part of the pie, because people are not meeting each other face to face so much anymore. It's mostly they're connecting online. And social media was created to make communication easier and to make us connect more. And it's having quite the opposite effect, because now instead of giving you opportunity to find spaces to share place with each other, it's keeping you online more. So you're doom scrolling and you're more isolated.
Right.
And you might get invited to somewhere, but then you opt to stay home instead.
Right.
Or you don't want to go anywhere because you're afraid of how people are going to respond to you. And you tell yourself these stories of people being very mean to you. And truly, it's actually much worse in your head than it really is in real life, because people are not as bad, and especially strangers. And a lot of the times, young people, when they get together, they're usually pretty nice to each other. But the story that they tell themselves keep them from even trying. So it's not just the fact that the marketing work. I think the environment, especially a lot of these young people, they wake up in the morning and they're online all day. As long as they're awake, they're online. And to the point where they'll go out together and be in the same space, online same way.
Right.
So they don't even get to enjoy each other's company in the flesh. So I think maybe we need to figure out a way to create spaces and opportunities for them to reach each other without the devices.
So the problem that you're going to find now, though, is that the people who have created this online space, they get paid based on people staying on the online space. So they don't want you putting down the device to go and bump and grind. What they want is for you to bump and grind on the device.
Oh, you know that you can't get an AI if
But that's,
become your girlfriend.
that's where I'm going. You can get the AI girlfriend. You can go into virtual reality, which is what they are developing now or have developed. You can go into it and bump and grind through the device so that you are simulating this physical connection, and they're still getting paid along the way. Because the whole thing
young
is
person,
to not-
young person, come here there. Step forward. Step to the front of the class. Come here. Put on your phone, Nico. Like, seriously, just put it down. You see the person you like? Go and go talk to them. They like you too, you know. Them just shy. Go and go meet them. And your goal is to sweat together. No, I don't really care what to do together. You know, just you want to work up a sweat. You understand? So go for a walk or something. Go for a walk or dance. Or you don't care what activity you decide to engage in. But do something where the two of you sweat together. Because I don't care how good the AI look, they're not real.
But does it matter to this generation whether they're real or not?
If it doesn't matter, it just means they don't have the experience, because real is better
Yes,
than AI.
but they don't have.
The A is for artificial. So we ask a friend.
They don't have the experience, so they don't know what they're missing.
So they don't know what they're missing.
That's the first thing.
So that is why we want to encourage them to have the experience.
The second thing is that, remember, if you're looking at the economy, really, you're not encouraged to have children. The only people encouraging you to have children right now are lawmakers who are worried about the economy in the future.
Of course.
Right? So if you're looking at the current economy, you will not have children. You will.
I'm not even talking about having children. I just want
No.
them to touch them one another.
No, but they're not. But the less touching causes less children.
Yeah, I'm not even
And
right now.
and if there's a solution for the less touching, then they found it. What do you think they're going to do?
I get it, but what I'm saying is one goal at a time. Right now, I want them to touch each other and sweat together. That's my goal right now. I'm not trying to address their birth rate right now. I'm just trying to get them to put down the devices and go touch them one another. With consent, of course. Right? So that is what I would like. Now, we're going to have many questions about the birth rate in another episode, but currently, we are focusing on the fact that young people find themselves in a space where they are not connecting to each other. And if you look at your life, it is in your youth. It is in those late teens to early 20s where you're more adventurous, where you want to try things, where you want to meet different people and, go places and have a time.
Yeah.
Right? And if at that age you're not the interest, it's going to get worse when they get older. So if them start off there, so by the time them hit 40, they are all hermits.
Okay. Yes and no. So, yes, based on how we know and how we experience life, by 40, they would be hermits. However, suppose they are living life in reverse because of AI and all of these technological advancements. Suppose they will be retiring much earlier and searching for physical experiences. Suppose it's just a delayed timeline for them. That's what I'm saying.
Their body parts get older and less effective as time passes.
That is going to be fixed too.
In their youth, it is new and young and strong and gooey and slippy slidey and hard and nicer to enjoy. Y'all are gonna miss out. Gonna stay there.
No, maybe they're coming up with medicine for this.
Yes, but medicated erections are not the same as achieved erections. You realize what certain man walk with him nose there, and confidence level just. I think the confidence makes the erection more erect, because if no one say yeah,
right,
them know. You understand? But listen, all I'm saying is, I would like us to create more opportunity for them to get together,
yes,
and sweat together.
So, and I'm an advocate for people getting together in person as well, not necessarily to sweat together.
Sweating together.
I think that a lot of the communication and a lot of the messages that are being shared have become very distorted as a result of people not being able to see your inflection or hear your inflection.
Texting does
that. Yes.
Texting.
And see your expressions.
Yes.
Right? So because of that, I find that there's a lot of anger and other things, awkwardness.
And misunderstanding, because you might say something that you were trying to be funny, but because humor doesn't translate in text, they got it and were offended by it.
Yes. And I am noted for being the most offensive person over text, because apparently everything I do and say sounds strong.
I still prefer a conversation over text message any day, but let's check out the scenario.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on, if you can get people to have more sex. What's the scenario, my friend?
A couple in their early 30s loves each other deeply.
Yes.
Lives together and rarely argues.
Nice.
But they have sex only once every few months because they are constantly tired, stressed, and distracted by work and phones. Is this the new normal for relationships?
Sound like they need an argument.
But your statistics already say that this is the new normal.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like this couple need little friction. They need a problem to solve. They need something to work on together.
I don't understand how them not having sex is not the topic of the problem. Like my husband will not allow, like, if we go too long, I hear his mouth about it. Like, he is not, it's like, what's going on? Am I not doing something right? What do you need?
See what I'm saying? He made an argument. They made an argument. I tell you, I'm figuring it out.
And I'm just
he makes an argument. If that was a romantic comedy, that would be a boring romantic comedy. They need some conflict. They need a secretary or something in the story to spice it up. That couple, they sound boring.
But you put that they rarely argue, or the scenario is that they rarely argue.
So that's why they need some conflict. The conflict is going to ignite the passion. And the passion is going to make them want to rub body parts together.
The conflict?
The conflict, yes.
So you're actually advocating for conflict in order for people to have sex?
Some people need a little mix up to motivate them.
But some people don't. If you argue with me, I do not want to see you or have anything to do with you.
You never said Gianna was in this company.
Did it say Gianna? No, it didn't say you are a part
But there are people like me, Shelly, who, if you argue with me, like it's a turn off, not a turn on.
Yes, it depends on what we're arguing about.
So us arguing about sex makes me want to have sex? Is that what you're
I don't know
thinking?
your business, miss. Is that what you're into? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think they need an argument. I think they need, we're going to go with other advice. Like maybe they should have a date night since they're also distracted by work and phones. Right.
I think they need a tech-free
environment.
activity.
Yes.
So either
Oh my
tech-free room or tech-free space or tech-free day or
Oh,
something.
very good.
Yes.
Because Jay Shetty was on Steven's podcast, and he said that every month or 3 months or something like that, they put down their phones. They leave their phones for 3 days. They go somewhere at least 30 miles away or something. It was all threes. And they are basically disconnected from the world to pay attention to each other.
Yes.
And I absolutely loved that. So that's
you
the
can do
advice that I would give.
You can do it when you have Jay Shetty money. You might have to do it for one afternoon because
Well, do
work.
it for 3 hours then.
Or 3 hours, you know?
Do it for 3 hours. But what I'm saying is, Shelly is saying incite conflict, and I am totally against that. I am saying incite love. Like let's have a good time together. Let's go and be tender with each other.
Jenna, it's fine. Some
And
people
let's
like
do the
porridge.
right
Some people
thing.
like pepper shrimp. It's okay. It's food. You like porridge, so
No,
enjoy
I
your
don't
nice warm
actually.
porridge.
I hate porridge.
Your porridge of a time,
Yeah.
warm and cuddly. Some
I
people
want
want
the
little
pepper
passion.
shrimp. I want the pepper shrimp. I do not want
What you
porridge.
describe is not pepper shrimp, girl.
That's because you're not in my bedroom.
Okay.
Lots of pepper shrimp.
Point taken.
Yeah.
Well, fun and joke aside, I really think that we have disconnected from each other generally as human beings, and we need to start to create more opportunities for us to connect. Even with your friendships, you might have friendships where you literally only text each other. How often do you see your friend? Maybe you can have say, all right, maybe once every 3 months, because you all are busy people, life be life, and you're doing things or whatever. Maybe once every 3 months you can meet for brunch, or you can go meet on Sundays and go for a walk or something. But if you are a couple, sometimes you have to put the sex in your calendar. I know it doesn't sound romantic. It doesn't sound like spontaneous, frivolous fun. Why would I schedule it? Because someone gonna need it in a schedule to make it happen. You understand? So if that is what you need, put it in your schedule. Fridays, 8:30, sexy time. And don't just put it in the schedule. Prepare yourself. So you know, say sexy time Friday. So shave what you need to shave. Oil down what you need to oil down. Take your pill if you need to take your pill. Stretch. You know, some of you at that age, you need them not so good. So nobody pressure yourself. Hydrate. Take a nap before. Eat a snack. You know, do things and prepare and do something together first. Nobody just jump right into it. Maybe you need to watch a movie first. Maybe you need to, go for a little walk first. Maybe you need to go out to dinner first, light like a candle, burn like an incense, set the mood. Yeah, have somebody babysit the children, all those people we invite over for birthday party and them get cake. Make the people go spend some time with them little and spend some time with the person and rub body parts together. It's for your own good.
Okay.
Yes, I gave some good advice today. You hear me talk? Ask me when last anybody touched me, but that's none of your business.
Well, you need to take your own advice and
Ask me when last my shackle got rattled.
Get out there and sweat, Shelly.
Don't worry, I be sweating.
And then come back and report back.
I be sweating. I'm gonna find somebody to sweat with. I'll let you know how it goes. Do you have any final thoughts before we wrap this one up, Gianna?
No, absolutely not. This one had way too much of everybody's thoughts, right?
Well, you know what? On that note, we're gonna leave it there. This has been I Have a Question.
Where nothing is off limits, but maybe it should be.
No, and everything is
up for discussion.
Later.
Tune in every week for new episodes of I Have a Question. Send us your questions at ihaveaquestionja@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at I Have a Question Podcast JA. Subscribe on YouTube at I Have a Question Podcast.